Hi everyone, Elaine here. I'm back. I've got some stuff to show you. Some finished objects, nothing big. I started doing the Bod Hatapalooza again. So I've got three of them to show you here. A couple of weeks ago was the Easy Beginner Basic Blue Beanie. I used scrap yarn for 4-weight worsted weight and some blue yarn that I have no idea. I think it was the yarn that I got at a tag sale for free. And it had already had a project started on it, and there was no ball band, so I don't know what kind of, but it's worsted weight for acrylic. So I use it, and it's very simple. It's all double crochet, and the last round was crab stitch, so it's very easy. Good hat to start if you've never done a hat before. This is a good place to start. It was at Bag of Days, Easy Beginner Basic Blue Beanie. That is that one. I use a 6 millimeter J hook for this. The next one I did was it's supposed to be a slouchy hat, but it's not. It was called the Joshua Tree Beanie, and it was tutorial number 461. This one had no tutorial number. It was just basic blue beanie. Um, Tutorial 461, Joshua Tree Beanie. I did this with Red Heart, Super Saver in Cherry. It was supposed to be a slouchy. I ran out of yarn. It seems like a theme with me, but I ran out of yarn. Um, so it was okay. It fitted okay. I just needed a little bit extra. So I found some of this plush yarn. It was just yarn, plush. And I found some of this. Oh, I'll just add some plushy stuff at the end. So that's how it started out. So it fits. It's a beanie. I had enough to fit. And I also used a 6 millimeter hook on this also. And last, the one she just pulled this week's was the Icy Tears tutorial number 361. This also was supposed to be a slouchy hat, but I didn't make it a slouchy. She used a 6 millimeter hat, and so did I. Usually, I have to go up a size because when she makes her hats, I they're too small. I usually go up a size if she's using a 5 or 5.5 millimeter. If she's using a 6 millimeter, I tend to stay with a 6 millimeter because it seems to work okay for some reason. But this was really big. But it was supposed to be big because it was a slouchy. It was a very big slouchy hat. And I really didn't I was afraid it was just going to be too huge on me, so I stopped. I didn't make it that long. I started with I used the 6 millimeter here. These are all clusters, double crochet clusters. I ended up with a single crochets. I went down a hook size. I went down to a 5.5, and I did single crochets around. And I first for a couple of rows, I did a couple of some decreases so it would be a little tighter. So it was a little. It looks funny because it was so big back here, but that's what it turned out. It didn't really doesn't really fit well. So I didn't really, if I had known, I think I would have turned out well if I used one less row of decreases. Then it would fit more as a beanie. I think a better beanie. But I just know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So those are the hats. I'm all caught up with the hats now. Last time I was on, I forgot to show you one item that I did, and that was my leggy heart from Joe's Web. Very simple, very easy heart. Fleshy to make. It's so cute. I just put use safety eyes. I've yet to use JoJo's eyes. One of these days I will. I know, I know. I've got her spider that I made, and I still have. I wanted to put her eyes on it, but I so I know I would have put it off. So I just put the safety eyes on and be done with it. But one of these days I'm going to make her eyes, and I think I'm going to need smaller yarn because I use a 4-weight with that, and same with this. Also, so that was a leggy heart, and also I tested also the leggy bunny. that most of you have seen also. And I, when I started closing this up, I forgot to finish stuffing it. I should have put some. It could have stood a little more stuffing in this. It's kind of a little flat, a little skinny, but it's okay. He still had at least some stuffing in him to plump him up. So that was my leggy bunny. Again, this was I think this must have been the Red Heart Super Saver and Cherry. Looks like this was a Lion Brand Pound of Love in Fern. I did something with that recently. Oh, I did my tessellated forest blanket. I think I've showed that to you. That was in the same color. So those are my two leggies that I did. I'll put it down below in the description box or link to her channel. Also, we did Hooker vs. Hooker. If you saw the live, you know that the project has been picked for March. Our March contestants are, besides Laura from Mad Women's Cushion and Farming and Jan from Alaskan Crafter, our contestants are Kim from Yarning for a Smile, and our subscriber is Jamie Marie, Jamie Marie Crafts. That's our subscriber. Our pickers were Michelle Jenkins and Deborah Grimm. They picked the project. They picked was kind of specific. It wasn't broad like it usually is or should be, but it was a little specific. It was a bowl, and it had. At first, they said 3 pieces of fruit or 3 pieces of vegetables, and which was a little too specific. So they said, okay, 3 of anything. So it's got to be three, at least 3, minimum of 3 crocheted items in a bowl. Um, but the items have to kind of correlate or kind of be related to each other. Like like if you wanted to put Easter items or something, you could have a bunny, a chicken, an egg, or something. It has to be different items. It can't be all the same. It can't be 3 eggs. It can't be a goose egg, duck egg. You know, I already discussed that live. If you watched the live, it's got to be 3 different items, at least 3. Or if you want 4 or 5 items in your bowl, they have to be 5 or 4 different items, but they have to be related, like all Easter or St. Patrick's, or maybe different fruit, 3 different fruits, 3 different vegetables, sports items, something that goes together that you would find in a bowl or something in your house. Food items that all relate. Cereal with berries and a spoon. I don't know, something like that. So good luck with that. And the colors that they picked for us was green, yellow, orange, blue, and red. And the um, embellishments that are allowed. You can use stuffing if you're doing amigurumi type items. You can use stuffing. You can use floral wire also, and you can use safety eyes if they're going to be Amis and you want to put a face on it or something. So that is March. Um, Good luck for February. February's reveal is going to be on March 2nd. So keep a lookout. I think it might be on Laura's channel. Not positive, but it's going to be on Laura's channel or Jan's channel. So keep a watch out for that. Our contestants for February, besides Laura and Jan, are going to be Jax from Creations by Jax, and our subscriber is Amy T. Our pickers were Lynette from Charm Grammy Crochet and Anita from Y.O.H. Crochet. The project is a plant, and the colors are purple, green, brown, and yellow. So you have a few days if you want to make it a plant with those colors. The embellishments also, same thing, stuffing's allowed, safety eyes are allowed, floral wire, pipe cleaners or whatever are allowed for embellishments for the plant. So if you want to do that, You can whip up a plant in a few days. um, Make it, send your pictures to hooker at gmail.com. That's the email to use if you're applying or volunteering to be a picker or a hooker. Use that email and let them know that you want to apply. Um, the rules at first was that you have to reapply every month. Some people are applying and saying, pick me whenever, every month, put me in, which is fine, I guess, if they can remember. But remember, Jan only has one brain cell and she's sharing it with Lynette. So I would reapply every month just to make sure you're in the running, okay? Um, that way she won't have to try and remember who applied and who didn't, whatever. Because there might be a month in August or something that you can't do it in August because you're going away on vacation or something. So you don't want to be picked for August and not be able to do it. So just apply every month that you're able to play. And that's it. Jan read the rules, so you guys should know the rules. If you want to read the rules, go back to the live. It's yeah, we always enjoy the live. They always have fun. It's always a ride at watching the lives anyway. So go back and watch the live if you haven't already. You'll enjoy the live. And I think that's all I have to say for this month. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe when I have a few more hats made. I will start doing tile of the week again when they're through with those horrendous mosaic, what you call it, mosaic. Well, I can't even think of it. It's not overlay. It's not inset. It's those terrible. I can't even think of it. What is the term? It's gonna bug me now. You have to carry the yarn all the way through with the color changes, and it's very very. I don't like it. We don't like it. None of us. Tapestry, cat tapestry crochet. When they're done with the tapestry crochet, I'll come back because I just yeah, it's too much. Um, that's it for today. That's all I have for you. Um, and we will see you again in a few couple weeks maybe. I don't have anything. If I have anything substantial finished, I'll come on and show you. I'm not really making anything big. My two big blankets are done. The tessellated forests and the sophies are done. When I've got to work on my multivalence because I messed up somewhere in there and I have to try and figure out what I did wrong. It's kind of putting that off. And that's all. I've been just working on hats and the leggies. So I will see you again. Have a hello to all my new subscribers. Glad you joined me. And we'll see you next time. Bye.